Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, and to every sincere listeners, welcome back. Today our lesson is Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayat 3 to 4. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون. Those who believe in the unseen, establish prayer and spend from what we have provided them, and who believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you, and of the hereafter they are certain. In our last lessons, we heard the opening declaration of Surah Al-Baqarah, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. This is the book, no doubt in it, guidance for those guidance for the muttaqeen, those who are conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the natural questions very thoughtful listener asks, who are the muttaqeen? What kind of person receive the full guidance of this book? Today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered that question, not with a long list of rules, not with impossible demand, but with a beautiful human portrait. Five qualities: simple, profound, completely interconnected. These ayahs were revealed in Medina at a time when the Muslim community was growing and becoming more diverse. People of different backgrounds, different histories, different levels of faith, all coming together under one message. And Allah, in His wisdom, does not define the muttaqeen by their ethnicity, their background, or their past. He defines them by five inner qualities: qualities of the heart, qualities of the action, qualities of certainty. And as we go through them, I want every sincere listener to hold them up like a mirror, not as judgment, but as a honest reflection. The ayah, five qualities of the muttaqeen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ, they believe in the unseen. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ, they establish prayer. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, and from what we have provided them, they spend. وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ, and they believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, and of the hereafter they are certain. Five qualities, let us sit with each one. The first quality, believe in the unseen. يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ, they believe in what cannot be seen. Now, this is the foundation of everything, and I want to reflect on this honestly, because in our modern world, this quality is often misunderstood. Many people today say, I only believe what I can see, what I can measure, what I can prove. But here is a wisdom point worth sitting with. Every human being, without exception, lives by belief in things they cannot directly see. You believe in love, though no microscope has ever found it. You believe in justice, though no laboratory has ever measured it. You believe in the future, though no one has ever seen tomorrow. The honest question is never, do I believe in the unseen? The honest question is, what unseen thing do I believe in and why? In the Islamic understanding, al-ghaib refers specifically to realities that are beyond human perception. Allah, His angel, divine decree, the hereafter. These are not irrational beliefs. They are beliefs that complete the picture of reality, filling in what human sense alone cannot reach. A person who believes only in what they can see has actually chosen to live with a smaller, incomplete picture of existence. The muttaqin choose the complete picture. They believe not blindly, but with the eye of reason, reflections, and sincere openness. The second quality, they establish prayer. وَيُؤْمِنُونَ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ. Notice, the Quran does not say they perform prayer. It says they establish prayer. يُقِيمُون, from the root word meaning to make something stand upright, to give it its full, proper form. There is a profound wisdom in this choice of word. Many people perform prayer mechanically, habitually, quickly. The body moves, the words are said, the minutes pass. But establishing prayer is different. It means prayer that stands upright in your life, prayer that has weight, prayer that connects the inner world to the outer world, prayer that is present, not just physical. The muttaqin do not simply go through the motion of salah. They bring themselves to it, their attention, their heart, their genuine awareness of standing before Allah, and practically establish prayer structures an entire life. Five anchors in every day, five moments of returning to what matters most, five inter, uh, interruptions of the word is noise to remember why you are here. In a world of constant distractions, the person who establishes prayer has something very rare, a life with direction. And the third quality, they spend from what they have been given. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, and from what we have provided them, they spend. Notice the wisdom in the phrasing here. Allah does not say from what they earn, from what they work for, from that they own. He says from what we provided them. This is a complete reframing of the human relationship with wealth. Everything you have, your health, your intelligence, your opportunities, your money, came through a provision you did not ultimately create yourself. You worked, yes, but who gave you the ability to work? Who gave you the mind of think? Who kept your heart beating through the night while you slept? The muttaqeen understand this deeply, and because they understand it, giving becomes natural, easy, even joyful. They are not losing something when they spend, they are returning a small portion of what was always ultimately a gift. And notice, mimma razaqnahum, from what we provided them. Not all of it, not beyond their means, just something regularly, sincerely. This quality transforms person's relationship with money completely. from anxiety to generosity, from positions to strip worship. The fourth quality, they believe in all revelation. يؤ- يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك. They believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you. Equality is one of the most distinctive and beautiful aspects of Islamic belief, and it is often misunderstood by people outside the tradition. A Muslim, by definition, believes in the Torah given to Musa alayhi salam, the Psalm gives to Dawood alayhi salam, the Gospel given to the Jesus alayhi salam, not as corrupted or irrelevant, but as genuine divine relationship in their original form. This means a Muslim cannot look at the Jews or Christian tradition with a contempt, cannot dismiss their prophet, cannot deny their scriptures had divine origin. The Muttaqeen hold a uniquely inclusive vision of prophetic history. They see one continuous message from one God sent through many messengers to many people across many centuries. The Quran is not a rejection of what came before. In the Islamic understanding, it's the final completion of a long and sacred conversation between God and humanity. To our Christian and Jewish friends listening, this quality means that a sincere Muslim recognize and honor the prophets you love: Abraham, Moses, David, Solomon, Yahya, Isa, peace be upon them all. We are not as far apart as some people assume. The fifth quality, they are certain of the hereafter. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, and of the hereafter they are certain. Not they hope it exists, not they think it probably exists. يُوقِنُون, they have yaqeen, deep settled, unshakable certainty. And this certainty, this inner conviction about what comes after death, changes everything about how a person lives. Think about it this way: two people face the same difficult moral choice, an opportunity to be dishonest or for personal gain, a chance to take something that does not belong to them, a moment when cruelty would go unwitnessed. The first person believes this life is all there is. After death, nothing, no counting, no return. The second person has yaqeen, deep certainty, that every hidden action is seen, that every soul will stand before its creator, that justice will be complete. These two people will not make the same choice. Certainty about the hereafter is not escapism. It's not weakness. It's not avoiding the present. It's the most powerful anchor for ethical living that has ever existed. The muttaqin are certain, and their certainty makes them, in the deepest sense, free. Free from the fear of what people think, free from the slavery of short term gain, free from the despair of injustice going unanswered, because they know nothing is truly lost, nothing is truly hidden, and nothing is truly final until the day that is certain. My brothers and sisters, especially to our Christian and Jewish friends, these five qualities are not foreign for your tradition. Hebrew chapter 11 verse 1, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Belief in the unseen at the heart of biblical faith too. Psalm chapter 15, verses 17. Everything morning, evening, morning, and noon I cry out in distress, and and he hears my voice. Structures regular committed prayer. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 10. Give generously and do so without a grudging heart, spending from what God provided. The qualities described in these two ayahs are not uniquely Islamic inventions. They are the universal qualities of sincere believers across every tradition, across every century. What the Quran does is bring them together in one portrait clearly, completely. In Ayat 2, Allah declared this book is guidance for the muttaqeen. In Ayah 3 to 4, He defines exactly who the muttaqeen are. And notice, not one of these five qualities is about ethnicity, language, or nationality. Not those who were born Muslim, not those who come from a particular family or tribe, not those who speak Arabic. Five qualities of the heart and action available to any human being in any culture in any century. This is the universal vision of the Quran. Guidance is not exclusive, it's available to anyone willing to develop these five qualities sincerely, genuinely, consistently. Brothers and sisters, let us make this personal. Take these five qualities and hold them honestly against your own life this week. Believe in the unseen. Is your faith based on genuine reflection or inherited habit? Have you ever set quality? Have you ever sat quietly and truly thought about why you believe? Establishing prayer. Are you performing salah? Are establishing it? Is your prayer present or mechanical? Just one prayer this week. Make it fully conscious. Every word, every moment, fully there. Spending from what you have been given. What did you last give something? Not because you had to, but because you genuinely wanted to return a portion of what you have been gifted. Believing in all revelation, do you hold genuine respect for the prophet and traditions that came before, or has cultural distance created unnecessary barriers? Certainty of the hereafter. When you face a difficult moral choice, does your certainty about accountability generally influence your decision, or does the pressure of the present moment override it? Five honest questions, 1 week real reflection. This is what Hudan lil Muttaqeen looks like in practice. Brothers and sisters, the Muttaqeen are not a special class of perfect people. They are human beings like you and me, who was chosen five things to believe beyond what they can see, that anchor their day in prayer, to give from what they have been given, the honor the full history of divine guidance, and to live with certainty about what comes next. These are not impossible demands, they are an invitation to a different kind of life, a life with depth, with direction, with genuine connection to something greater than yourself. And the beautiful promise that follows these ayahs, which we